Today's studio was like more on trying to establish the, as Sanya also said, that to kind of bring some sense of coherence to what everybody is working on. And generally, when it comes to students, I think the way you put an exercise across to them, because they uh, there can be a lot of confusion when you're talking about a project like this, which is sitting in a public space. There are multiple years of students who are there. So there are students from the second year, third year, and fifth year which are involved in this, and they all have different levels of exposure. But when you're particularly talking about, because also in the first 2 weeks we went very wide, so we did a lot of research, and now we were kind of narrowing down. We're trying to tie everything together so that they have clarity in what they're doing. So a lot of the energy is put into kind of achieving clarity about what this project is now, and that was the initial part of the studio. The second half of the studio was more like attempting where each group was working on their concepts and schematic ideas. So the focus is on concepts, on ideas. How are they thinking about spaces, environments, as ideas, and not on mundane things, which such as for example, what is the setback of a building, or what is the what is the FSI. Those are things which you haven't emphasized at this point. Not that those are not important. Eventually, those have to be taken into consideration. But at the initial stage, I think at this point, it's all about concepts and ideas is what we've been focusing on. So today's thing was this very focused thing about trying to achieve that, and we hope to kind of take it forward in the next 3-4 days into a more deeper, resolved experience.